settled in, and I settled in.
Obviously, Ladd didn't play. What did you think of Makai and just how he broke out today?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he had a great fall camp. I'd say he had the best fall camp out of any guy on our team. He comes in, he works hard. I think all the other wide receivers also played really well. Our offensive line protected really well. I mean, no sacks. Defense also played really well. So it was a good first game.
What can you say about Brock Bowers? I mean, he's like a running back, tight end, receiver, everything that he did.
Yeah, he does it all. I mean, it's fun to watch. He works. He grinds whenever we're in practice and workouts, and everything that he does. I mean, you can see why, the hard work pays off for sure.
Carson, how would you evaluate your performance tonight? What were some things you could improve on?
I think in every area I can improve. We didn't do the best in third downs, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but third downs for sure. And then obviously, I mean, it's our first game. Like I said, we're going to have, bumps in the road, and there's a lot of different things that we can improve on. So.
What is that practice?
With 2 minutes left.
You said what?
What happened there on that red zone drive with 2 minutes left? Like there was, that handoff to Cash, and then you have to spike it on second down.
Oh yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, they call in the plays. I, run the plays. So that's really all that was there.
You mentioned kind of working through the kinks early on. What is that process that you go through as a team to kind of, I guess, get things straightened out early?
Well, yeah, I mean, we haven't played a game in a while. It's the first game. Like I said, there's bumps in the roads. We just go out there and keep going every single play, try to execute first down, second down, third down, and just do the best that we can.
That rushing touchdown, what was that emotion like? I saw you kind of celebrate with your teammates and just that feeling of getting in there in your first start.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was my first rushing touchdown, I think, that I've gotten in college. So it was exciting, to be the guy running in the end zone. It's a little different feeling than being the guy, throwing it. So that was fun.
What are some of the biggest things that you'll be looking for when you watch film this week on this game?
I mean, every area, I think that there's so many areas to improve, especially from, my first start and as an entire offense. I think we're going to come together and just look at different intricacies and be the best we can be.
How good does this win feel for you, though, after waiting for so long to get your first start?
I mean, it feels great. I think any win is always amazing, and especially in my first start, I'm super excited.
What was Kirby's message to you guys after this one? What did he tell you guys?
We have areas to improve in, but, he thinks that we played hard. I think that we played hard. I would say that our offense played hard. We gave great effort. Our defense played hard, gave great effort at all levels, And it's always fun to watch everyone get a chance to show, their talent and see what they can do.
I think it had been 4 years since you started the game, probably. So you're in high school.
Yeah, probably, I don't know the exact number, but 4 years or something like that. Yep, 2019. So, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun to get out on the field.
What's the biggest thing to get used to again when you haven't been there?
I think just the feel of the game, in practice we don't get hit. So understanding like when I can move, when I can run, when to extend a play, when not to extend a play, just throw it away if something's not there. But, just getting a feel for the game again I think is the biggest thing.
How much do you feel just clear-minded after getting this start and now next week you just focus on the goal?
I mean, I don't even know who this is. Going into it, more like anxious to get out there, and then once I got out there, I settled in. But now that we've got this, kind of out of the way and got the win, we celebrate. We're excited about the win, and then move on to next week and just get prepared.
Carson, obviously the bar is going to be really high for you and for the team in general going into a season like this. Are you guys okay with that? People are saying, they won easily, but should they have looked better?
No, I mean, obviously we went out there. I thought we played pretty well, and there's obviously plenty of areas that we can improve on. We're not really worried about the expectations. We're going to go in and we're going to improve on what we think we can improve on, and then we're just going to go out and be the Georgia Bulldogs the next week.
Would you admit, though, you thought maybe you guys were a little sluggish or slow out the gates, maybe just weren't like the top?
Maybe a little bit. But like I said, there's so many areas we can improve on. The bumps in the road that come with the first game. No matter what happens, there's always more room for improvement.
So how do you celebrate your first win, and how long do you give yourself to celebrate the first win?
Tonight, I don't even know how else. I'll probably just go home, go get some dinner or something. But I'm super excited, super fun, but probably just cut it off tonight, and then tomorrow we'll get to work on next week.
Did you get the game ball, or who got the game ball tonight?
I don't know. I didn't get it.
Who got it?
Nobody. If I had to give a game ball to somebody, I'd give it to Makai Muso. I thought he played really well.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Over/under on text messages from Denny.
Shoot, probably like 5. That's where I'd set the line.
Right.
What was, you've not played in the stadium as a starter. What was it like tonight when y'all got the stadium going, though, finally in the third quarter?
I mean, it was a great feeling, I think as an offense, we totally settled in. We opened up. We played a little faster as the, heat went away.
Does that mean comfort?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely felt like as an offense, we kind of became more comfortable, like you said. But it was a great feeling, and obviously we have great fans. I mean, first game, we're packed out, a night game, super fun, great environment.
Did you keep yourself from being frustrated early on? I mean, Thorson was out there a good bit in the first half.
Yeah, I always tell him that my job is to keep him off of the field. We don't have, I mean, we're great friends, but we don't have a great relationship when it comes to football because I don't want him to play at all. But, I mean, he's a great punter. He's going to do his job, and we trust our defense to be physical and get us the ball back.
Do you know how Mike Bilbo felt about how you guys did on offense? Did you talk to him after the game?
No, I mean, I just quickly talked to him. I just ran over here. But, I mean, I think that we played well. And, like I said, I mean, there's plenty of things we can improve on.
Was there – it looked like you're using a lot of different skill position guys tonight, shuffling a lot of guys in and out, Ladd and Marcus not playing. How did that affect kind of continuity? Like, I don't know if you got a lot of reps with certain guys that were out there playing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, once we get in the game, it doesn't really matter what the reps are. We have full trust in every guy that steps on the field. We think that everybody is more than capable. You know, everybody's an athlete. Everybody can go out there and compete, as we saw. I mean, a lot of different guys made plays, and I mean, personally, I'm very proud of them, and I'm proud of the way that we played.
Besides, obviously, winning, what were you all trying to accomplish tonight as an offense?
I don't know. I mean, I guess just go out there and play the best that we can and execute every single play. I guess that's what I would say.
And how well do you think you all did that?
I thought we executed well, and there's little things. I mean, we got to go watch it on film. I mean, I can only remember like a few things. I can recollect some things, but overall, you go back, you look at the film, and then you improve on what you see.
What's it like to have, Mekhi and Cash, guys that are walk-ons? I mean, we know what Stetson did as a walk-on, but, to have these guys be key contributors tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they work hard, and this whole entire fall camp, I mean, even take it back to spring football, like, as an offense, we've worked really hard, and those guys are, I mean, they've been doing really well, and they work just as hard. I mean, everybody is very capable when we put them out on the field, like I just said, and I'm really proud of everyone.
I think it was Aaron Murray, so he used to like throw up before every game because of nerves. I mean, did you have, those feelings and nerves?
Yeah, I was definitely anxious to get out on the field. Not starting in 4 years. It's been a long time, and to start settling in and just accepting everything for what it was. I just got to be me when I go out on the field, and that's all I try to do tonight.
Was there a time that you felt like you relaxed a little bit at some point in the game? And
yeah, I definitely say like I think the second quarter as an offense we kind of relaxed, settled in, and then just started to open everything up. So.
When you say open everything up, what do you mean?
Like, just like overall, like in the run game, the pass game, like start trying to call everything, get things on the perimeter, just calling different plays, trying to attack the defense.
When you're at the line, how much can you check, like if it looks like they're doing one thing, how much freedom do you have to check into another?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have like parameters for certain plays, but I mean, it's not like full freedom of like, change this play all the way to a totally different play. I'd totally get yelled at. But like certain plays have certain checks based off certain looks. So there's certain parameters for that.
Is that something that you just kind of have to get more comfortable with, or do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel comfortable with that for sure. I think that's part of like looking at the game plan, knowing what the defense is going to try to do to you, and then kind of understanding what play you would go to based off of a certain look.
I'm just wondering if in general you all were trying to do some things tonight that it's not you're not trying to score on every play. This was maybe a process oriented.
I mean, of course. I mean, every play is made to score, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you love to score on every play, but that's just not a reality. But I mean, there's certain things to a game plan where you try to ground and pound and then throw it over the top and then the intermediate. There's so many things to a football game. So just trying to work everything around.
Was it a little bit more mobility today than we usually see from you? Did that feel forced, or is that a part of your game you're working on? How does that feel?
No, I mean, I feel like in high school I ran the ball a little bit. So, and like it's different because in practice we don't get hit, so like I don't get to run a ton. And then obviously like when I get in late in the game, I mean, we might hand the ball off. I might get to throw it a few times, right? So like having the full. That's kind of like what I was talking about earlier. Getting the full feel of football back. I mean that includes the running game. So being able to get hit is a little different.
What does that first hit back feel like?
It feels great. I mean, I love it. I don't mind it. Unless I get smoked, that's gonna hurt a little bit. But it's all good. To get hit and get reacclimated back to the game, it was super fun.
Did y'all run as well tonight as you wanted to? Because it didn't. This did not look like traditional Georgia. 30 for 159.
Wait, say that again?
30 runs for 159 yards.
Yeah, I mean, it's a staple of our game, and I think we'll go back and watch film and try to improve on different areas, I thought their defense played really tough. I thought their front seven played really well. Those safeties kept coming down. There's certain things that we can get better at, but I thought they played really well on defense as well.
What do you make of, considering that Ladd was not out there, Marcus was dressed out, did not go, you were missing some guys. What more can you get better as far as the season is concerned with those guys coming back?
Well, they're obviously key contributors to our offense, but like I said earlier, I thought our other wide receivers played really well, and they work hard. They were in practice. We're working on different reps, different routes, different type of stuff. So when they step on the field, I have full confidence in them to, achieve what they want to achieve.
Brock had 77 yards. 60 of them were yards after contact. Comments on Brock Bowers?
I mean, he's a beast. That's all I really have to say about him. We try to get him the ball. I mean, he's a great player, and you can see by the stats exactly why we try to do that. So,
appreciate it.
Carson, when you